This is an example shot from the Video Encyclopedia of Pool Shots, a 5-DVD series covering over 750 shots in 50 different categories. This example is from Disc 4, which covers all of the topics shown here. Now let's look at the Corner-5 diamond system. This system is used to aim 3-rail kick shots that hit the long rail first. As with the plus system, it applies only for a rolling cue ball with running English. This system involves 3 different sets of diamond numbers. The numbers shown in white indicate the cue ball's originating direction. This number will indicate where the cue crosses the rail. This system is called the Corner-5 system because this numbering begins with 5 at the corner pocket. The numbers increase by 1 for each diamond on the short rail side of the corner, and the numbers decrease by 1/2 for every diamond on the long rail side. In the example shot shown here, the origination number is 5 since the cue passes right over the corner pocket. The numbers in red indicate the first rail number. This number tells us our point of aim on the first rail. These numbers start with 1 at the first diamond from the far end rail, and they increase by 1 for each diamond up table. In the example shot, we're aiming through the third diamond, so the first rail number is 3. The numbers in yellow indicate the third rail number. These numbers are the same as with the first rail, starting at 1 at the far diamond. The third rail number indicates where the cue ball hits the third rail. For the example shot, the cue ball heads through the second diamond on the third rail, so the third rail number is 2. The Corner-5 diamond system is based on the formula that states that the third rail number T is equal to the origination direction D minus the first rail number F. So in our example, if we know that the origination direction is 5 and the first rail number is 3, the formula correctly predicts that the third rail number will be 5 minus 3, or 2. The 5 to 3 track is an important benchmark for the Corner-5 system. Most books that present the Corner-5 system show the 5-3 track heading right for the corner pocket. On a 3-cushion billiards table, this is usually the case. If the 5 to 3 track does head to the corner pocket, we say the table plays on system. On typical pool tables, the 5 to 3 track will hit the formula predicted third rail number accurately, but will come up short of the corner pocket. Here's the 5 to 3 benchmark shot. We're shooting from 5 and through 3, so we'll end up through 2 on the third rail. So the ball ended up about a diamond short of the corner pocket, so this table does not play on system. But the third rail number was hit dead on. Because the Corner-5 system formula predicts third rail numbers so well, the method is very useful when you need to kick at a ball close to a rail like this. Here the 3 ball is just below the second diamond on the rail, so the 5 to 3 track we just looked at is perfect for getting a solid hit on this ball. Now let's look at how we target a ball off the rail. Here we're kicking 3 rails at the 3 ball. The first step is to find the necessary third rail number. The 5 to 3 benchmark shot can help you visualize the line off the third rail. This is the track we saw from the second diamond to a diamond short of the corner pocket. From here we do a parallel shift to the object ball. Now we've located where the cue ball has to hit the third rail. We can assume the cue ball comes off the second rail at about 45 degrees. This gives us a third rail through diamond number of about 2.8. Now we have to find the line of the cue where the origination number minus the first rail number gives us 2.8. The easiest way to do this is to take a guess at the line, check the numbers, and then make an adjustment. Here our first guess is from 4 3/4 to 3 1/4. This would give us a third rail number of 1.5, which would come up short. So here we need to pivot the cue to the left to increase the origination number and decrease the first rail number. This will increase our third rail number. If our estimated third rail number were too high instead, we would pivot to the right. It doesn't take much pivot to change the third rail number quickly, so don't adjust too much before checking your numbers again. With this shot, 4.9 to 2.1 passes through the cue ball and gives us the necessary third rail number of 2.8. Here's the diagram of the shot. The cue is over 4.9, we're shooting through 2.1, and the cue ball hits the third rail through 2.8. With the benchmark speed in English, we get a good hit on the 3 ball. The track from the 5 corner to the opposite corner pocket is a useful reference. Remember, for a table that plays on system, the 5 to 3 track goes through the second diamond on the third rail and to the corner pocket. As we saw before, on most pool tables, the track through the second diamond on the third rail comes up short of the corner pocket. Here's the shot again. On this table, we're ending up about a diamond short. So here we need to adjust our first rail number. To make the ball go longer, we have to decrease our first rail number to make the third rail number increase. On this table, the corner pocket track goes from 5 through 2 on the first rail and through 3 on the third rail. Notice that the formula still holds. The third rail number 3 is the origination number 5 minus the first rail number 2. But unlike with the on-system track, where the cue ball goes through diamond 2 on the third rail to the corner pocket, on this table the corner track goes through diamond 3. As we'll see, this will serve as a useful reference. Knowing which third rail diamond sends us to the corner pocket allows us to find the corner pocket from different positions on the table. For example, if we shoot from 4.5 through 1.5, we'll still go through 3 and reach the corner pocket. Shooting from 4 through 1 will also go through 3 and to the corner pocket. Shooting from 5.5 through 2.5 also goes through 3 into the corner pocket. Again, any track through our reference diamond on the third rail will head towards the corner pocket. Here, shooting from 6 through 3 also goes to 3 on the third rail and to the corner. So a couple of the shots weren't perfect, but the track can vary slightly with speed and spin. Now let's look at how we can make adjustments relative to the corner track. Remember, on this table, shooting from 5 at 2 goes through diamond 3 on the third rail and to the corner. To pocket the 3 ball here, we need to come up 1 diamond short of the corner pocket. To do this, we just need to increase the first rail number by 1 relative to our corner reference. On this table, we aim at 3 instead of 2. This will decrease the third rail number by 1 and send the cue ball 1 diamond short of the pocket. To pocket the 3 ball here, we need to go 1 diamond long of the corner. To do this, we need to decrease the first rail number by 1 relative to our corner reference. On this table, we aim at 1 instead of 2. This will increase the third rail number by 1 and send the cue ball 1 diamond long of the corner. Now let's look at how we find the corner pocket from different cue ball positions. From our benchmark shot, we know we need to go through diamond 3 on the third rail on this table. To find the necessary aim, we can start with nearby diamond 3 reference tracks that are close to the cue ball. Here the cue ball is between the 4.5 to 1.5 track and the 4 to 1 track, both of which go through 3. Adjusting a little brings us to the cue ball on the 4.25 to 1.25 track. For more information on the entire series, visit dr-dave-billiards.com. There you can view video highlights and complete list of shots from all 5 discs.